Okay, so now I'm just confused. I've been saying in my videos that I personally feel that if you are a man born of African descent, predominantly African descent, you just automatically win the good looks lottery. Because when it comes to mustache or beard or having hair or not having hair, you just by default are a good looking man. I've been saying that on this channel. And then here comes a comment from a very old video I did from a couple years ago called 7 Benefits of a Man Shaving His Head as Opposed to Having Hair. I made this a long time ago. It's one of my most popular videos. Someone by the name of Noah had this to say very recently. He said this, quote, "You white people are lucky. You look good, even if you shave your head. Not the same case for us brown people." End quote. Now, I'm not exactly sure what we mean by brown people. I don't understand for sure if that's African descent, if that's anything else like Indian or Middle Eastern or maybe Mexican. I don't know. A lot of things could be brown. And in my mind, even if you're of African descent, you could be brown. You could be, you know, your father was African American, your mother's European, whatever that means. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. But it is interesting to hear this either way, because one of the things I've been saying about men of African descent is one of the many advantages I feel that they have if they're going bald is because their skin tone already closer matches the color of their hair. So there's less of a differentiation there. If they start shaving their head, it's less obvious what's going on there. Not to mention, I just think they're just good looking men to begin with. Okay, but even if we take this aside from African men of African descent, and we're saying, okay, Indian, like from the country of India or Mexican or something like that, I just still think though that if you have darker skin, you're gonna look better with a shaved head for the most part. I mean, I just have to think because your skin tone matches your hair color. If you have dark hair and dark skin, you've got an advantage. So it's very confusing for someone to say they have brown skin and us white people have an advantage. And granted, I don't consider myself fully white because my mom is half Mexican, and then the other half there's Middle Eastern in there and there's Jewish, but I think most Middle Eastern Jewish people are considered white. But I mean, the fact that I'm part Mexican kind of takes away from me being at least 100% white, if that's a thing. Anyway, I'm just confused by this because I just was so confident in believing that people that have darker skin automatically look better with shaved heads or buzzed off hair if they're losing their hair. So that's just very interesting. And again, that comment is not based on a recent video that I've made, because I've made recent videos that talked about this, like in the past couple of days. So to have a video that's made long ago and then someone out of the blue says something that contradicts what I've been saying, I mean, I'm not really the judge here. I'm not really the one to say either way, right? I'm just the host. But I am very curious what people think that are watching this video in the comment section. I mean, are you with me? I mean, if you have darker skin and it's closer to the color of your hair, if you start shaving your head, if you go bald, that's got to be less obvious and be more congruent with how you look anyway. That's got to be an advantage, right? Surely white people don't have an advantage over brown toned skin people or dark or whatever. Surely it's an advantage if you've got darker skin and darker hair compared to more differentiation in the two. That's my opinion. What's your opinion? Comments, do it now.